At the National Heads Up Poker Championship, the 64 players know the rules are simple. Win in advance or lose and wonder why. This tournament is filled with kings.
The greatest field ever assembled.
Just one-on-one, you and me.
And a couple of famous wild cards.
I can't even think of a great poker player that's not here.
I am going to win this thing.
You don't need a big name, just a big game to make it out of the first round in the National Heads Up Poker Championship.
That was a crazy game of poker. Crazy game of poker. I lost it all. But someday I'll be back again in a high. Never to fall, never to fall.
Welcome to the National Heads Up Poker Championship, presented by Michelob Amber Bach. At the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino, 64 of the top players in the world have gathered to vie for the title of Best One-on-One Player. Each player starting the first round with $20,000 in chips. And at our featured table, perhaps the most interesting matchup in the first round, it's poker's 2004 Player of the Year, Daniel Negreanu, squaring off against one of the tournament wild cards, Los Angeles Lakers owner Jerry Buss.
Let me make an announcement.
Daniel's already clamoring for the microphone
we all understand
here.
that poker's about psychological warfare. That's correct. So I got a little special surprise for Jerry. Hang on a sec.
All right. Oh, and Daniel Negreanu making reference to last year's NBA Finals. His season tickets at Staples have been revoked.
I wanted to remind Daniel, the Lakers are 9-time world champions.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Touche, Dr. Buzz.
And just like last year's Pistons, Jerry's going to be up against it. Nobody is hotter coming into this tournament than Daniel. And if he were to be compared to a Piston, I would have to compare him to Ben Wallace. Nobody's going to push him around.
King 10 offsuit for Dr. Buss to start. And he'll raise to 400.
Jerry realizes if he's going to be competitive against Daniel, he's going to have to play strong. Can't be passive.
First flop comes out 5-8 ace.
And he bets right away. And Daniel throws it away. And Jerry has shown some speed here at the beginning of this match, and that's what he's going to have to do.
The game is No Limit Texas Hold'em. There are 2 forced bets called blinds, which are used to initiate action. Each player receives 2 individual cards face down and eventually 5 community cards face up. There are 4 rounds of betting in which players may bet part or all of their chips, and the best 5-card poker hand wins the pot. And welcome Matt Vasgersian alongside Gabe Kaplan. And Gabe, let's talk about something you touched on a moment ago, and that is the need for Jerry Buss to stay aggressive in order to beat Daniel Negreanu.
Matt, I love the way Jerry Buss played that first hand. He had King 10, a marginal hand. He raised with it before the flop. He didn't flop anything, and he came out betting. Aggressiveness. That's what Jerry Buss is going to have to do to beat Daniel Negreanu.
And we're going to see a similar matchup later on when actor James Woods takes on perhaps the best heads-up player on the planet, the legendary Johnny Chan.
I don't like these actors that think they can play poker. Jimmy Woods is a great poker player, but he's really got his hands full. He's playing Johnny Chan, and nobody in the world has got as much heads-up experience as Johnny Chan. If Jimmy Woods is going to beat Johnny Chan, he's going to have to follow Jerry Buss's lead and play aggressive.
Plenty of big stars all around the outer tables. Poker's answer to John McEnroe, Phil Hellmuth with a tough first-round match against men the master win. There's Kathy Liebert, one of the 6 women playing in the tournament. She's taking on the 2004 World Series champ Greg the Fossil Man Raymer. That's David Williams, the runner-up to Raymer at the World Series, sizing up Carlos Mortensen, an Ecuador native who honed his skills in Madrid. Much more on all these matches, but now back to the featured table where Jerry Buss is squaring off against the one player nobody wanted to play.
I want to have every title. World Series Poker Player of the Year, all-time money leader. When you're in the zone, it's almost like you know what your opponent's going to do even before they do. You can almost see right through the cards, and you know exactly what your opponent's thinking. Poker's my opportunity to be the best at something, and I want to have like every title. And the one that I'm missing is the heads-up title.
Matt, just like in golf, in poker, players have great years, and this has been Daniel's year. He is the favorite to win this tournament.
Off to a good start in this match. He has a chip lead of nearly 3-1, and on his offsuit Queen 9 raises to 1,000.
Jerry's got a little better hand, Queen 10. Just calls.
Flop is Queen 4-10. Dr. Bus flops 2 pair.
This is a huge hand for Jerry. He checks. He's flopped the top 2 pair, trying to trap Daniel, and Daniel bets.
Daniel bets 1,400.
Jerry chooses not to raise here with top 2 pair. He's just going to try and get Daniel to do the betting.
Turns an ace of hearts.
That's not a good card for either one of these players.
And they both check. So to the river now, 9 of diamonds.
That gives Daniel 2 pair. Jerry's going to go all in. He's picked a good time to go all in because Daniel now has 2 pair also.
4, 8, 83,
4,
87, 50.
5, 6, 7.
This play has really surprised Daniel. He doesn't know what to make of it.
87.
I know you got a good hand.
Pretty good.
I don't know if it's better than mine, though.
It's probably not.
It might
All
be.
this talk is just Daniel's way of trying to extract information.
87, 50. If you got an ace, I can beat it. Oh, I can show my hand, right?
And Gabe, we should note that this tournament format allows players to show their hole cards in order to try to get a read on their opponent.
I don't know if this is good. I really have no idea, but I got to think about it.
What do you see in Jerry's face, Daniel? Can he beat queens and nines?
I don't know what to do. I have no idea.
Tell him to call.
Oh, I don't think Jerry should have said
Says
that.
tell him to
He looked
call.
too relaxed when he said that. Jerry's an honest guy.
I'll tell you what, Jerry. I'm going to live to fight another day and throw him away.
There are Daniel Negreanu's good instincts in action. A good lay down, and Dr. Bus takes down the pot.
Nice hand,
I
sir.
should have showed you a card.
Yeah, that would have been fun. What are you going to show me, the ace?
No, I didn't have an ace.
You had king jack.
No, I had a 10.
Oh, well, you bluffed me then.
What do you mean bluffed you? I had a queen 10.
Oh,
You had a
I told you Jerry's an honest guy.
The night before the tournament began, players, fans, and media gathered at the Golden Nugget for the Razor Magazine Draft Lottery. All 64 player names were tossed in the tumbler and then pulled out one at a time to determine regions and first-round opponents. Players filled out their brackets March Madness style. The poker pros tried to maintain a poker face when their opponent was announced, but not everybody could pull it
I
off.
would only do this for you. Jerry, tell me who you drew. Get on up here, Daniel. Daniel Negreanu. You're drawing live, Jerry. That's the good news.
Even though he's smiling and having a good time, Daniel knows that Jerry Buss is a good enough player to beat him.
All right, back to our feature table. Daniel still has a chip advantage.